This is a silver road trip update. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a long drive, but I made it to Flagstaff, Arizona, and I just shot a really cool video inside Route 66 Coins and Collectibles, I believe is what it's called. And it was epic. I'm going to show you guys what I found, but I'm going to go over in this live stream my full stack from my trips, my travel, my road trip, silver road trip across America from Florida all the way down or across to California. And today we're in Flagstaff, Arizona. Tomorrow I drive nonstop to San Diego County, California. So if you're there and you want to meet up and maybe get an I caught the crab coin, hit me up at internationalstacker@gmail.com. That's internationalstacker@gmail.com, because the only way to get one of these beauties is to find me and catch the king crab in person. And let's see who we got here. We got Regina here. We got Dixon Loud here. We got Luke here. We got Chris here. We got Rockzilla. Good to see you dropping the crabs in chat. And that's right, Luke Thompson did say he was going to follow me every single live stream, and he has made it. Guys, so far in this trip alone from Florida to Arizona, I have purchased over 39 troy ounces of silver at just today's spot price. That's $1,478.18. I'm doing well. With the equity and premiums, it's worth a lot more. So I'm really, really happy with what I've done thus far. I'm going to show you what I got today for everyone who's been following along. But then after I show you what I got today, I'm going to recap other stuff I've gotten. So again, Paul Fav is here saying, hit that like button, everyone. Thank you, Paul. We got Alexander. We got Eli here. We got Paul Fav here. We got David Carlisle. So let's show you guys what I picked up today at Route 66. Oh, and M&G is saying, I like the International Trade Unit high relief round. Just sold one on eBay for $75 and one last week for the same. I picked them a few more at Cornerama this weekend. Are you talking about this one or a different one? This is a silver trade unit. U.S. Assay Office. So I picked up two of these today. So this is what I picked up today here in Flagstaff at Route 66. Oh, cool. At Route 66 Coins and Currency. And I got this one today, and look at this one. It is like dang near BU shape, and this is a very old vintage bar or round. It's 1973, and I got this for $2 over spot. Fantastic buy, if you ask me. What's up, Steve Gilbert? Good to see you. So I got this. Look at how good shape that's in. Sorry guys, the light in this like hotel room is not the same as my studio. So if you ever see these and you get a good deal all day long. So I got that. I got two of the U.S. Assay Office coins, which these were made from our strategic stockpile of silver. Ooh, M&G has a 74 and a 75 as well. And I got this Morgan. It was in great shape. I got a good deal on it, 1921, but it is in fantastic shape. So I got these three vintage rounds today. And a Morgan, 90% silver. Yesterday, when I was in Amarillo, and you guys, the LCS in Amarillo was literally inside a vault. I was sitting in the middle room in a vault, surrounded by like boxes that people could put their stuff in. I had to come through like multiple layers of security. I got it all on film, but yesterday I got these poured silver pieces for only $40 a pop. It was a special deal because I was there. So don't call and try to get it. They're not going to honor it, but it was a special deal. And that's why sometimes when you go in person, you get good deals. So this is MK bars. These two are MK bars. Sergeant Sure in the house. So I'd never heard of these guys before. It is a Wild Pig, but evidently they're really well known. And they're in San Diego. I sent a message to them on Instagram. See if they want to do a video. If you guys follow Wild Pig, leave a comment on whatever you can of theirs saying, you need to do a video with International Stacker when he's in town. I don't know if they know my channel or follow me or even know my stuff. So anyways, I'm going to try to do a video with these guys because they are in San Diego. I'm going to be there. And like, look at how cool this is. Man, I wish the light in here wasn't so jacked. I'd show you closer. Got the Silver Savage 100-gram bar, and I found out there's only 50 of these. So I got number 26 of 50. You know, we got a Jaeger poured silver piece. Pretty cool, 2022. 1 troy ounce. And I never heard of these guys. Have you guys heard about these guys? They're divergent metals, but I liked it because it was like hammered. Sergeant Shiro saying, not about silver, but gold. Is 110 for a gram of gold a good deal? I'm not sure, Sergeant. I can't open my app because I'm streaming. But you can get the Coinflation app, and it will tell you what spot price is on a gram. So download that, and that will make those questions like way easier for you. Got these 2 Hi-Ho silver bunker bullion. This one's 50 grams. This one's 2.18 troy ounces. M&G IS just found a really good LCS in San Marcos. It's called American Precious Metals Gold Exchange. Best prices I've ever seen. Check out my video I did today. M&G, I'll check it out, and maybe I'll go in there. M&G, are you in San Marcos? Are you in the area? Email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. We can meet up and make a video, my friend. Got this guy. This is Anonymous Pours. I'd never heard of them either. That's cheap for what grams sell for, especially if it's still in the assay. Yeah, 110 does sound cheap for a gram of gold, but I can't tell you for sure unless I look at the spot price. We got these at the Fun Coin Show, these Japanese bars. You guys know I love those, and I'm trying to fill up my leather pouch, my satchel. We got this Engelhard for $3.75. And I got, let me try not to face reveal, I got 10 of these RMC bars. And we still have budget left for the rest of this road trip, guys. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still have $800 to spend on this field trip. Yeah, Sergeant Shiro, I feel like that's a really good deal. But again, I can't calculate spot right now. But I feel like that's a good deal. Steve Gilbert, IS, what is your average cost per ounce since the beginning of your road trip? That's a good question. I'll tell you, my stack overall is like $18.36. This is obviously up there. All of this I bought in the 30s. So I got this and this when spot price was maybe 37. I got these when spot price was 38 something, but I got all these for 40. I got those 75 cents above spot. I got these for $2 over. So probably $39. 39, 40. Probably our average cost per ounce on just the road trip. And again, this is over 39 ounces. Just bought on this road trip. At spot price, it's worth over $1,478.18, but there's a lot more equity here with premium. So I feel like we did pretty good with that, and you guys helped me on that. And Sean47 finally got the live stream notification. Yes, smash that like button. Thank you so much for coming, Sean. Oh, we got 28 Baby Shark in the house. And this is my full stack, guys. Good evening, Keith. This is my full stack since I started. Yeah, gold melt 107.43. Thank you, David. So 110 is great. 110 is great. Good job. Luke, 39 is that spot price. 39 is the spot price this week. Probably we're going to be over 4. You guys, I get comments all the time of people, it's too late, it's too late. Look, I wish I bought more silver when it was $13, $14, $15, which is what it was when I first started. My buddy feels the same way, and he wishes he bought more when it was 4, 5, and 6 when he first started. And I think people in the future are going to be like, I wish I bought more silver when it was under 50. Do you remember when we could buy silver under $50? I truly believe that. If you guys want me to go into like 3 reasons why I believe that, I'd be happy to, but I also don't want to bore you guys. I can also answer questions. Thank you everybody for joining the live stream. Please smash that like button. If you have a question, put it in chat. But I can give you 3 high-level reasons super quick without getting on a soapbox. Reason number 1, industrial demand. Even if the monetary demand and the collection and all that collapse for silver tomorrow, it would be still at high demand. This type of demand on silver is extremely low. It's used in yoga pants, water purification, medical. It's used literally in everything, cleaning. 2, we are in a major deficit. More silver is being consumed every year than is being mined. It's a major deficit. It's not a secret. 3, we are lagging greatly behind gold. If you look at the gold to silver ratio and everything else, you would know that we are way, way behind. So those are the main 3 reasons right there. I love silver. There's a lot more, but those are 3 high level reasons. Man, is my battery dying? I gotta plug my phone in, guys. I forgot I shot for like 40 minutes. Ugh. Let me plug in my phone real quick. Otherwise, that would be a disaster. Let me plug it in. And I'm gonna get some questions. Okay, crisis averted. Phone is plugged in. Okay. You guys, I'm trying to connect with, if you guys know these guys, Wild Pig, I want to do a video with them when I'm in San Diego, so blow them up on their socials. Tell them you need to do a video with IS, he's in town. Yes, premium on all the poured bars. Yes, Luke, exactly. You're doing awesome for this trip, says Paul Fav. Thank you for that. Do you think silver will crash like it did in 1950 and 2011? No, and here's why. 1950, it was because of the Hunt brothers. They got banned. They passed laws to stop them. That's why it collapsed. 2, 2011, there's a whole host of other issues going on. Silver wasn't in as high as industrial demand as it is now. 3, we're in a time and place where people are trying to do solar panels and electric vehicles and go to Mars, and there's wars and missiles. All that requires a ton of silver. Silver is the best conductor of electricity in the world. No, I do not think. Now, when we hit 50, I think there will be a pullback for a little bit. I think people that got in at the top in 2011 are going to break even and say, get me out of this. But I think once we break 50, it's going to be off to the races. And if you correct for inflation from 1980s, silver has already been near 200 or a little over $200. And from 2011, that was $66. So no, I'm not worried at all. Keep stacking while you can at this price, says Paul Fav. I agree. Hey, Spokane Silver Stacker, good to see you. We got Tony Goose in the house. A lot of old school folks coming in. Please smash that like button. Help it get out to more people. A lot of people don't know I started going hard again on YouTube. Silver will be at 45 an ounce by October, says Tony. I hope so. Jay Smokes waving hi to everybody. We got Matt Winch saying howdy all. Paul Fav, that guy called me that I bought the 150 ounces at 33, and he went up to 36 an ounce now, so I'm still getting more Friday. Hey, he's doing better, and you're buying under spot. That's a win-win, Paul. I love it. If he's got epic stuff, Paul, let me know. If he's got stuff left and it's epic, let me know. I might be interested. Emerald Stacker in the house, guys. He's got a YouTube. Check him out. I got a video with him coming out soon. Are the Japanese coin pure silver? No, these are not pure silver. I forget. They're like in the 80s or 90% of silver. They're from the 1800s, mid to late 1800s. But very cool bars. Samurais used to have like a compartment in their swords they would keep them in. Very cool. And if you have a bunch of these in gold, and the gold are what's called electrum because they're a mix of silver and gold. And guys, if I miss your question here, put it in again. If I miss it again, I answer every comment on every single video ever. So if I ever miss a question that you want to hear an answer to or my opinion, put it on any video and I will see it. Great info saying, Eli, if you know, you know. What up, IS? We spoke. What up, spoken? What's up? You know, if you know, you know. Good to see you. I'm leaning toward 10-ounce bars and generic rounds versus coins. I mean, let the deals dictate your buys, Eli. Let the deals dictate your buys. That's what I do. And look what I've ended up with. Look at this mix. I literally let the deals dictate the buys. And look at this awesome mix. I love it. 20 Baby Shark, Chase Bank is trying to bring silver down because they need gold to back up their loans. That's crazy. That's crazy. Steve Gilbert, do you keep track an Excel spreadsheet? Yeah. You guys, I have a special Excel spreadsheet. It's super advanced. It calculates everything. Calculates your average price you paid per spot price. It calculates tells you the total weight of your stack in gold and silver. It uses the live spot price to tell you how much in value over what you paid. It does an audit for 90%. If you guys want to, email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com and ask me for my silver ledger, and I'll be happy to share that with you free. I use it. I love it. And if you already have one, still get it. Maybe you can retrofit some stuff on yours. Oh, is Fish here? Hey, Fish. I think I missed Fish. Silver is a savings account and it's protecting your wealth over the long periods. I agree. Matt Winch saying cool mix. Sean 47 saying, I've got one. But yeah, but today, the winner of today was this. $2 over spot, guys. If you can get these vintage rounds, 1973, almost in BU shape, $2 over spot, I would have bought a tube. I would have bought a tube if you had it. Paul Fav's average spot cost is under 24. That's awesome. That's awesome. But I'm a sucker for these US assay strategic stockpile. I love it. I have one homemade also, but I would be curious to see yours with all the formula. Then email me, Steve, internationalstacker@gmail.com. I'll send it over. It tells you your average cost for spot. It tells you where I've buried my entire stack of no, I couldn't. It certainly does not tell you where I've hidden my silver. I've been trying to get my wife to understand why I buy silver. She thinks it's stupid. 28 Baby Shark. A couple of my buddies have been the same, but they got in the 18s and now their wives are believers. So just stay the course, keep doing it. And once silver goes in the 40s, 50s, show your wife, hey, this is now worth double or 30% more doing nothing. And then that will usually help wake significant others up. Hey, Tiger Stacker. You guys, I may meet up with Tiger Stacker. We'll see. What do you think? Is it looking good, Tiger Stacker? Are we going to meet up? Tony Goose saying, I see people on eBay lies paying $20 over spot on silver. It's crazy. And you guys on eBay, only buy from reputable people. There's so many fakes on eBay. So many. It's disgusting. Big Green saying, good evening, everyone. Steve Gilbert in the house. Paul Fav, those US assay rounds are awesome. I have a few from 82 and 85. Let's see which years. This is 81. And this is a 80. I got two 81s. Nice. Ren Stocks is in the house. What is up, Ren? Everything is great. I'm sipping on two things right now, guys. Can you guess what I'm sipping on right now? Let's see if you guys can guess what I'm sipping on. The first thing I'm sipping on is Smart Water, because I'm trying to be smart with my buys. The second thing I'm sipping on is some sake that I got from a local restaurant. Good stuff. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. This 28 Baby Shark, that is 1,000% true. Alexander has been buying a lot off YouTube lately, silver and gold. Awesome. I've gotten really good deals off Facebook, but it can be sketchy too. And I've got a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. So that helps me feel confident. If you don't have enough for the Pro, at least get a pocket pinger. They're like $30. Link is in the description below. You can buy it there. If you have nothing, you need that. And then I get a small kickback. So it's a win-win. My wife got mad at me for buying a bunch of dogs. She just doesn't get it. They're golden retrievers. They retrieve gold. I did it for us. That's funny, Sean. Getting silver under spot. Epic, Alexander. I'm a 15-year-old stacker. Awesome, Ren Stocks. How many ounces of silver you got? Wow. Tiger Stacker with the $10 luster chat. Everyone, please drop some crabs in chat for Tiger Stacker. Thank you so much. He's saying, my wife fought me initially until Yankee helped me wake her up. Today, she wanted me to buy her a 1/4 American Gold Eagle at my pawn shop. Better than any LCS in my city. Yes, we'll meet up. I can't wait. Awesome, Tiger. You guys, the good news is Mrs. IS, she wasn't a big believer of gold and silver before. Like, she wasn't into it. She isn't not into it, but now she loves it. She loves it. She loves Goldbacks, too. Paul Fasaki, I remember that in Strawberry. Smart Saki, Dixon Loud. Awesome, says David Carlisle. I bought some silver from Whatnot. Yeah, Whatnot seems pretty cool. I've never bought on it, but it seems like it's taken over and it's a little bit better than eBay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wow, you guys, Ren Stocks is 15-year-old stacker, and he's got 40. I'm assuming you're he. He or she, most likely he, has 40 ounces of silver. If I had 40 ounces of silver at 15, I'd be killing it. Oh, the crabs. AU and platinum as well. Chicken nugget in the house. Mo Silver saying hi, everyone. Silver Cigars saying same with my wife. Steve Gilbert, how much are those Chinese rectangular coins? So these bars, I guess technically they're coin because they're coinage. I got these for 35 a pop, which is a really good deal. And I think I paid 18 for that. Both really good deals. Coin shows you can get great deals on. Rat Stacker's here. Rat Stacker, I got a surprise for you. Rat Stacker. That's right. I've got Rat Stacker's rats with me. I'm literally driving them across America. I've got 1 ounce platinum and 8 grams gold. Good job, Rin Stocks. Slow and steady wins the race. You got your whole life. Only buy what you can afford. Hide it away. Forget about it. You're going to get 18. You're going to get 20. You're going to turn 20. You're going to be tempted to spend it on things. Don't spend it on anything. Keep it, hoard it. And that's why it's important to buy only what you can afford. Because if you buy too much, you'll have to sell it. And if you buy it and have to sell it quick, you're going to lose, most likely. You could get lucky, but maybe not. But everyone, give Rin Stacks a round of applause for being 15 years old and having a 40-ounce stack. 20 Baby Shark saying, I need your wife to talk to my wife about, and I make her understand why we buy silver. All of our wives are going to understand even more why we do silver when silver breaks 50, guys, I'm telling you. Dan G, Silver Savage's bar reminds me of Silver Slacker bars. I know, and I do have some Silver Slacker bars. That was a cool purchase. Do you guys want to hear why I'm not into platinum, palladium, or rhodium? Or is that going to upset people? I'll tell you why. It's simple. Hello, my cousin Squeak Squeak, says Rat Stacker. Tony Goose, having silver and gold is always a good backup. And you guys, for everyone who's joining, please smash the like button. But this is over 39 ounces of silver. It's worth, just at the spot price today, $1,478.18. This is what I've acquired so far on my road trip across America. Okay, here is why I am not in platinum, palladium, or rhodium. I see very poor long-term future for it. Short-term, sure. Long-term, no. And here's why. The number one consumer of platinum, palladium, and rhodium is catalytic converters. Whether you like it or not, everyone's moving towards electric cars. Whether you like it or not, eventually everything's going to be electric cars. Very few non-electric cars are going to be out there. Demand for rhodium, platinum, and palladium are going to plummet. Now, there's other use cases for rhodium, I get it. Other use cases for platinum, I get it. But the majority demand for all three metals is catalytic converters. To me, that's very dangerous. I'm actually going to calculate it, do the math, put out a whole video on it. But that's why I'm not in platinum, palladium, or rhodium for the long term. Is there money to be made in the short term? Maybe, probably. Some people have already made a lot. We had a really good rally, 20% on platinum lately. But long term, which is what I stack for, I am not getting involved in platinum, rhodium, or palladium for those reasons. And I'm going to do an in-depth video later. But does that make sense? Does that make sense? James Smith in the house. Thank you, Rat Stack. I'm still in shock. Big Green. I'm new to stacking and starting in February 2025. I have 250 ounces. You have more than 90% of the world's population. You have 1 ounce gold, and 1 ounce platinum, and 1 ounce palladium. Awesome. That's awesome, Big Green. And guess what? If you ever want to get out of platinum and palladium, just switch them into gold. Easy peasy. Rinstocks is ahead of most of the generation. 100%, Paul Fav. Let's see what you guys are saying about that. Platinum and silver are for jewelry also. Yeah, but the demand on platinum is very minuscule compared to silver for jewelry. What are those silver bars at top? See if I can not face reveal. These are RMC Republic. 1 ounce fine. Republic metals. I got those for like 60 cents or 70 cents over spot. I believe. I have 1 ounce platinum I bought below 1,000, and I'm about to sell for when it hits 1,500. That's great, Paul Fav. Flip it and get more gold and silver in the end. I love that. If you have a Sawzall and a car jack, you can start a catalytic converter collection. Yes, EVs are going out of style. Bad investment. I don't agree, Dan. EVs are going to be everywhere. Are you telling me? Are you telling me that if people have the option to scroll TikTok and play games with their family or sleep, that they're not going to opt to do that than to drive a car and have to be alert and have to drive and do all these things and get pulled over and get tickets? 1,000%, in my view, 1,000% EVs are going to take over. I think majority of the population is going to want that so they can do fun things while they're driving, right? Which again is why I'm not heavy in platinum, palladium, or rhodium. EMC nice, have a 10 ounce, says Matt Winge. Thank you, sir. I am having way too much fun stacking. It's amazing. Good job. I traded my platinum, palladium, and on silver since Chris's concert corner. That is awesome. What's your thoughts on copper stacking? I'm not bullish on stacking copper. I have copper. I have copper rounds and bars that I've acquired along the way. I keep all the copper pennies out of my change, but I'm focused on silver and gold. Now, if I could buy a bunch of copper pennies for 1 cent, would I buy as many as I could? 100%. Because once pennies taken out of circulation, you cash those in 3, 4 cents, 5 cents, whatever it is at that time, you just 3, 4, or 5 extra money. I would do that. But paying for copper rounds and bars and the premium on those versus the cost of copper, I'm not bullish on that. I'm sticking in with what's been money for thousands of years. Thousands of years history, silver and gold. Copper has high premium per ounce. It's like goldbacks. Yes, Paul Fab, but the difference is the premium with goldbacks I've never had a problem getting, and I've been able to use them and spin them. Premium on copper, you're gonna have a hard time getting that back unless someone wants it. Thank you. You changed my life, says Ren Stocks. Who changed your life? Did I change your life? Who changed your life? Tell us, Ren. Tiger Stacker saying, wifey made me sell my Ford EV Mac E for a combustion Ford Escape today. She freaked out about fire risk and if wet and headache and refueling long distance drives. Hey, congratulations, Tiger. You got yourself back in a combustion engine. Love it. What's your opinion on stacking weapons grade plutonium? Sean, if you can get a good deal on some of the yellow cake, totally go for it. Too many people on the road that are unsafe, and honestly prefer to have an EV that was fully autonomous to eliminate accidents. And that's what's coming. And that's what's going to destroy the platinum, palladium, and rhodium markets. I'm convinced of it. I'm coming out with the video, with the receipts, with the data, so coming soon. But that's just my view. But is there short-term opportunities? 100%. Okay, Ren Stocks, I want to interview you for the channel. Email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. It'd be super cool to get a perspective of a young stacker, but I'm just going to have to get your parents' permission. So you'll have to get them to write a note that it's okay. But email me and we'll do an interview for you. Paul saying, and true, I have goldbacks, but since I live in Virginia, I can't spend them. Hey, go to goldback.com, Paul. There might be dealers now, companies in Virginia that accept them. Look, people are registering online. Marshall Vincent's in the house, and I'm probably going to be meeting up with him in Tennessee. He won a GON. Instead of mail it to him, I'm hand delivering it to him. Besides, we're older. We don't have energy to have fun while driving. We're not in our 20s. Laugh out loud, says Tiger Stacker. And for everyone who missed it, Tiger Stacker dropped a $10 luster chat. Thank you so much for the support, Tiger Stacker. You are mega. Emerald saying, I'm surprised Platy hasn't been used in space technology considering the high temperature resistance. I think it's because they use gold instead. Gold is like a zero fill metal. That and rhodium. But I think gold would be preferred over platinum in space. I could be wrong on that. There could be sensors, though, that could be a mixture of platinum and palladium. But, again, you're talking the demand of catalytic converters in millions of cars versus, limited space missions. If it's only for space missions, the demand is not going to be high. LA saying, remember when they put out the Doge silver rounds a few years back? I bought them because I thought it was cool. Glad I did. Oh man, I missed those. They're probably going well right now. What is your opinion on stacking beer bottle caps? Aren't they made of aluminum? Whatever makes you happy, Steve Gilbert, but you might have a hard time selling those. Well, of course, Yellow Cape Uranian. That's a given, says Sean 47. All right, email me, Rinstocks. Hybrid is the way, saying Tony Goose. Is your email on your channel? It's internationalstacker@gmail.com, but yes, it's also on the channel, internationalstacker@gmail.com. I started in crypto. I was mining Bitcoin in 2013, 14, when it was $300, $400, $500 a coin. I mined a total of 13 Bitcoin. I sold a bunch at 750. I'm like, I made so much money. And then I sold my last one at 15,000. If only I had every Bitcoin, I'd be a millionaire. But I did well. But cryptos were my gateway into gold and silver. That's how I found out about gold and silver. And once I looked at this, the history, I'm sold on gold and silver. Do I still screw around with the cryptos a little bit here and there? Yeah. But gold and silver is the way to go. To me, cryptos are extremely speculative. Can you show me the silver cubes? Yeah, these are MK bars, and they're called sunken skulls. I like the cube better than the circle. But he's one of the most prolific poured silver artists in the world. He's got a silver all over ATMEX and all the big companies. Very cool stuff. I love him. They're made out of steel. Ooh, David Carlisle saying they're made out of steel. That makes sense. Tell us, saying LA. Tell you what. Tell you what I'm gonna. Oh, my video was the. Which video was it, Rinstocks? And that's what made you start buying silver? That is awesome. And what price did you start buying at, Rinstocks? Chris Corner saying, hey, IS, if we get to meet up, and I'm looking to take a little off the top and sell about 33 inches of silver, would you be interested? That would leave, yeah. I'm totally interested, Chris's concert corner. Totally interested. Let's just see what it looks like at that time. Where does MK is planning to retire soon? Well, I'm meeting up with MK Bars here in about a week, and I'm going to interview him, and I'll ask him that question. I'll say, hit the rumor out there. I'll ask him. Cryptocurrency is kind of sketchy if something was to happen to the power grid. That's why I love this stuff. Put it in your house, put it somewhere, hide it. And in a crisis, you've got actual thousands of years of proven money at your fingertips, whereas cryptos, you don't. And you can't get this stuff out of ATMs, and people might not even take that. But Chris's concert corner, is it cool silver? What kind of silver is it? You got to tell me. Rinstocks, I went down the rabbit hole and watched you and said, nice. Good job, Rinstocks. For everyone watching who has not watched Mike Maloney's The Hidden Secrets of Money, that is going to convince you even more you're doing the right thing. And that's something you could show a significant other, a wife or husband. And that will get people on board. It's very powerful. It's Mike Maloney. It's on YouTube. There's a playlist for all 7 episodes. Hidden Secrets of Money. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay. I thought I was missing a rat. Rat Stacker would have killed me. I thought one got away. Yes, thank you, Baby Shark. Please like this stream if you guys like the live streams. Ronald Allen in the house. What is up, Ronald Allen? Paul Faust saying, true, I have most of my stack buried, so I have backup if someone breaks into my home. Nice. You got to be careful with burying your silver. Something that's going to be in the video from Amarillo is the coin shop owner told me of a guy who hid his stack in big, like cylindrical tubes, sealed, like PVC, thick though, and buried him in his backyard. He went to dig them up like 20 years later and they were gone. So either he got jacked or they sunk down super deep. If you bury heavy stuff in dirt, it will sink. That's the reason why gold goes to the bottom of the creek to the bedrock. So if you're burying your silver, be very careful that 1, no one sees you, and 2, you can find it. 3-ounce buffalo, 3-ounce buffaloes, 4 1-ounce bars, 2 10-ounce bars. Yeah, I'm interested in that Chris's concert. Let's see what we can work out. Okay, how long will the show be? You mean this live stream or your interview? Your interview, I'll probably interview you for like 15, 20 minutes. This live stream, I don't know, we'll go for a little bit longer as long as people are smashing that like button. Like the Curse of Oak Island, Sinking Treasure. I like the Curse of Oak Island. I watched it for so many seasons. Eventually, I stopped watching it because I'm like, dude, I'll just tune back in once they find the treasure. Tiger Stacker saying, had leg cellulitis and sepsis caused 11-day hospitalization, 6 days in ICU. No income for 2 months. I sold AG to pay my bills. Better to sell than AU. Better chance to buy back at similar prices. Wow, Tiger Stacker. Well, aren't you glad you had that for an emergency? I stack for dynastic wealth and for the next generation, but by doing that, that protects me for retirement if I need money, if there's an emergency. You guys know I sold some silver and gold for my wedding to pay for that. So it's there for emergencies or times when you really need it. But yeah, hopefully I have the majority of my stack when I retire and croak. Dude, you are so great, says Renstocks. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. I'm glad you found the channel. I'm glad you're stacking. Guys, he's a 15-year-old stacker. That's like at 40-ish ounces now. I need to add a pour bar into my stack. Dude, pour bars are awesome. And everyone talks so much trash on poured silver. You'll never get the premiums back. They're so expensive. The majority of my poured silver I bought on deals like this stuff. And I have sold and traded poured silver in like 5, 10x the amount I paid for it, getting it back. I've already been contacted by somebody for this bar. So for all the naysayers on poured silver, I've done extremely well on it. Lots of great options out there. A 38 Baby Shark saying Emerald Coast Stacker. Definitely, I also stack for generational wealth and Wi-Fi, but that is the best way to save money. I agree totally, Tiger Stacker. How many little stackers do you have? I have one little stacker. Her name is Rat Stacker. And I'll show again. I have her children here. Here's one of her children. This is a little baby rat. But I'm bringing them across America with me so they can be on the family trip since I was driving anyway. We don't want to leave them on their own. I want to auction on his channel, says David Carlisle. Is that sterling silver poured or 999? It's 999. The majority of poured silver is 999. I've very rarely seen 925 or sterling silver. So for those who don't know, 925 is sterling silver. Rats across America. Okay. I left Florida. We did the fun coin show. I passed through Alabama. I passed through Mississippi. I passed through Louisiana. I passed through Texas. Shot a video in Amarillo, Texas. Oh, and I met 3 of you, 3 subscribers in Florida. And then shot a video in Amarillo, Texas. Shot a video today in Flagstaff, Arizona. I'm meeting 2 more of you in San Diego-ish area. I'm meeting another one of you when I drive back across America. So I've got so much content. It's going to be crazy. I hope you guys like it. What would you spend 300 on silver-wise? Ren, I have a video called My Top 5 Mistakes. Go watch that video. One of my top things is I wish I always bought the deals. If you buy the deals, you get the best price, the lowest dollar cost average, and you end up with everything you wanted anyway. Everything you see here that I love, I got it from buying the deals just on this trip. Buy the deals. You'll be happier in the long run, I promise you. But I'm not a financial advisor. Marshall saying junk versus 1 ounce. What's the best to stack right now? Marshall, let the deals dictate your buys. Whatever you get the best deal on. I've been stacking since January, and I'm just at 22 pounds. Love it. Of AG, which is the periodic table symbol for silver, and 4.5 ounces of AU, which is the periodic table symbol for gold. Will you make and sell any poured coins? I've done it in the past, Baby Shark. I did a collab with MK Bars, and those are very rare and limited edition. They're all gone now, but I might do something in the future. Intense Work Ethic International. Nothing but respect, says Emerald Coast. Guys, I met Emerald Coast Stacker in Florida, and I've got a video with him coming out where we're buying silver. This is part of that purchase we bought at the Fun Coin Show. For $320, get generic rounds. Like, I don't like to say just get generic rounds. I say let the deals dictate your buys. Because if you could spend $320 and get vintage rounds, like I just did today, for the price of generic rounds, you'd want the vintage rounds all day long. You never know what you're... Every coin shop I go to, they have some sort of deal. It's either 99 cents, or it's either like 90% at spot, or it's foreign coins at below spot, or it's cheap price on vintage bar. Like, there's always a deal. What you have to do when you walk into a coin shop or a coin show is figure out what the deal is and relentlessly execute on that. Ooh, 8 prospectors. Good job, Bren. I love those. And those are great. Canada makes the best coins, says Sean47. Emerald Coast Stacker, you can get sued. If I'm telling you guys like, hey guys, it's guaranteed, dump all your money in this, I'm telling you, blah, blah, blah. You could technically come after me and sue me and be like, I lost everything, you told me to do that, blah, blah, blah. So if you look at all the YouTube channels that are monetized and bigger, there's a disclaimer in the description. So looking at the description of every one of my videos, I have a disclaimer saying I'm not a financial advisor. Your purchases are yours and yours are alone. And that's to protect us from lawsuits. So like my channel is registered as entertainment, okay? I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I'm sharing with you my journey, what I've done to achieve financial freedom and how it's worked for me, and just sharing that with y'all so you can do with that information as you will. Ratstack says, I always buy premium rounds thinking of a flip potential, but then never flip them. Yeah, I've done that quite a bit, Ratstack, but you might flip it eventually. If you hit the Phoenix area, check out Stacking Weight in Gilbert. Ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds cool. Okay, guys, I turned the AC off because I didn't want the sound for this, but like, I'm gonna have to turn the AC on. Hopefully it's not too crazy. But it is boiling in here. Oh. This is not financial advisement. This is for silver entertainment. Exactly. What's up, Anthropod Army? Says Steely the Stacker. What's up, Steely? I was watching someone last night said there are 15 kilos of silver in a Tomahawk missile. Yeah. I don't know if it's 15 kilos, but there's a lot of silver in a Tomahawk and a Patriot and every other missile. Eli, question, would you keep or sell a 10,000 platinum Britannia 2020 to 2025 1 inch? If I had platinum, I would probably, since you just had a run up, myself, I would be flipping it into either silver or gold, whatever I wanted to move into at that point. I think there's going to be a pullback in platinum soon. If it hasn't started yet, I think it will. So I would like take the win, take that 20% increase you just got, and I'd put it into something else. That's what I would do. But I mean, up to you. Like, do you have plenty of gold and silver to where you like kind of want to do a speculative play? I get that. Are you more heavy gold than silver? I think silver is a better opportunity. I think silver has way more price action to come than gold. Gold's going to do well too, don't get me wrong, but I'm extremely bullish silver. So if you have some gold, I would get silver. If you have no gold, maybe get some gold exposure. Sean47 is talking to Mo. What's up, Mo? All right, guys. I think I'm getting near the end of the stream. My voice is about to go if you can hear it. I've been making so much content, talking so much, my voice is hoarse. Paul says, I'm flipping my platinum to silver once platinum hits 1,500. Well, watch it closely because it might hit 1,450 and then it goes down. You're like, no. Silver is way funner. I love it. It is fun. Buy the deals, yes. I just bought a Vatican 0.95 metal for well under spot. Ooh. Awesome. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Please smash the like button. I put out a video. My video before the last video is doing horrible. It has like 1,000 views. Please go watch it. It's the video about uncovering fakes in a coin shop. Please go watch it. Let the whole thing play through. The algorithm might like that and put it out again. Please smash like on it. It's a great video. But every once in a while, a video does horrible. That one did horrible. So please, if you don't mind, go smash like, let it play all the way through. Leave a comment on it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Over 39 ounces, nearly $1,500 just at spot value on the stack I've acquired on this trip across America. Today we're in Flagstaff, Arizona. Tomorrow I'll be in San Diego County, California. And I guess I'll say, catch you on the next one. Woo!
International Stacker will soon be giving away some of his silver and maybe gold in the Megaga. Stay tuned for more information.